Okay, let's move on to conditional execution. So we have comparison statements like 5 less than 9, and these can be true or false. But how do we use this to actually control which statements are executed? Say in this case, if the grade is less than 50, then we print this. Say the grade was 40. Well, 40 is less than 50. If that's true, then we go into here and we actually print this. But if the grade was not less than 50, if we had 60 for our grade, then 60 is not less than 50. This would be false. We would actually skip this whole print statement. We would skip that block. Let's try using an if-else statement to write that even program that we did in the first video. So let's say num equals 8. We'll pick an even number, and we'll say if the number is even, then we'll print, we will print the number divided by 2. Okay, so 8 is an even number, so we print 8 divided by 2. Let's test it for 9. 9 is not an even number, so we don't print the value. Hopefully that's more straightforward than that first program I wrote, where I did the same thing in one print statement. But especially as we go on to compound conditions in this video and into more complex conditions, you'll see that these are going to be very useful, these if statements. So here's a compound condition which is separated by ands and ors. And if you want some more help with ands and ors and nots, then feel free to check out this link, which has some truth tables. You can use these as a reference. But let's see this statement here. So the variables we have Bob has a Cineplex membership. We have is Friday, and we have Bob complains. So if Bob has a membership and it's Friday, or Bob complains, then he gets to go into the movie for free. Let's set these variables. So let's say Bob does have a membership. Let's say that it is Friday. Let's say that he doesn't like to complain. So logically we have true and true and true is equivalent to true. So this whole part is true. Or it doesn't matter, because true or something else is going to be true. And we will print the statement. So let's test that. So we do print the statement. We printed it because the overall statement here is true. Let's try some other combination of variable values. So let's say he doesn't have a membership. So this part will be false. And the rest is the same. So false and true evaluates to false. That means this whole part is false. False or false is false. So we actually skip this print statement here. And if I run it, that will confirm that we skip the print statement. Another important thing is else. So what this does is it's an alternative to the first conditional body. So if we have if A equals 2, print A is 2. Else, print A is not 2. And if A is equal to 2, not if the variable is assigned to 2. Here we'll assign the variable A to be 2. And since this is true, we'll go into this first print statement. And when we run that, we'll print A is 2. But if A was something else, then this part here is false. We skip this, we go to the next line, and this else captures any other cases. So it'll print A is not 2. We can also have else if statements. So these are useful if you have a bunch of mutually exclusive options. So see if the year is less than 1960. If it's 1950, for example, we'd print jazz. If the year was 1975, this would be, or this here would be false. We'd skip that. And this would be true, so we would print rock, and so on, until we get to anything after equal or after to 2012, where we have the Lil Xans, the Lil Pumps, and all those people. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about nested conditionals.